What it do, man? Thank you for watching. If you're watching this video now, if you clicked on this video, hit the like button. If it's your first time watching, please subscribe. If you've been watching, if you watched any video I've had and you're not subscribed, it's free. It's not gonna hurt you. I swear YouTube not gonna charge you nothing. But back to the video. I'm your boy Ron, and it's time to lock in. I gotta explain. Before I play, I gotta explain. Man, look, this is another dynasty. I'm sorry. The last dynasty I introduced y'all to was the I had, what is the team? I can't remember the team. I just know it's red and black. I started a dynasty off of Facebook Dynasty, and the dynasty was, people wasn't consistent in there. So I ended up leaving. So me and a couple of my homeboys who originally decided to end the last dynasty that I had with Michigan State, I made another one, and we all came together. There's only just 4 of us in this dynasty, and we decided to go ahead and let's finish this dynasty out before college football 27 come out. So now this time we are playing with Boise. Boise State, we're 2-0, and we ranked 21st in the country. What I did was, I don't like the fact that we can't get an updated roster from EA. So what I did was simulated the first year all the way through. No, pick your team, everybody simulate all the way through, and then we'll go from there. So right now, this is my 3rd game of the season. Sorry for the cracking noise. I gotta do something about my controller. We'll take a look at recruiting. Let's take a look at recruiting right quick before we get into the game, because I have to play. I got somebody now that's playing, and they got to play their game, and I play my game, then we advance. So right now, let me move myself out the way. This is the recruiting board, and right now we have, I might need to move to the bottom, huh? That will make sense, won't it? Let me move myself to the bottom. That will make a lot of sense. All right, so right now, we're playing, no, I'm sorry, we're recruiting a D-tackle, 4-star. We got 50 points on him, jumped up. A couple of these people, bro, I was just broke even, or like this guy right here, this D-tackle, I just went down on him. I was up last week. This guy, I just went down. I was up last week. No Diddy. No homo. But I just jumped ahead. Nobody wanted this 3-star. All these 3-stars are going to be easy to get. Just the 4-stars and the 5-stars is hard to get. Like, I went down this week on this quarterback. I was number 2 on his list. But we're going to rock out with it. We're going to keep it going. We ain't going to panic to the end. When we start getting to like week 9 or something like that, then we'll start trying to grab a lot of 3-stars, because I see with 4-stars not having been recruited. I'm trying to lock somebody in first before I actually decide to go look and see what 4-stars are not being recruited. Like this guy right here, I want him to go and lock in. He's a 3-star. He's a gem. I want him to go ahead and lock in. Nobody's recruiting him. He's taking forever to lock in. It's this guy right here too. I don't know why he ain't locking in. He an athlete. He a running back. I don't know why he ain't locking in. Nobody's recruiting him. He a 4-star. If I can get them 2 guys locked in, then after this week, well, after this game, we will advance it. And then we will go ahead and see if we can get some more 4-stars or 5-stars that's not being recruited. I had a couple 5-stars. I was on their list at number 2. Come on, man, don't start the cracking. I was on their list at number 2, and I didn't want to risk my points. I really didn't want to risk my points. So this is going to be a pretty much even game. I think we're 81 across the board. And they're 80 overall. 81 offense, 79 defense. This is the first time. This is my first home game. I get to wear what I want to wear. This is blue, because we're just going to do blue. We ain't going to do black yet, because it's our first home game.
25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils. taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Blue Devils will kick it off to get us underway.
Good returns, though, like,
that one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Boise State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the run to your turn on the tape.
This week you saw in so many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week, and to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting until the football is humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The give to the back.
Come on, go.
And he never had
Defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened there. The defense, they're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
It's a dude that, like, he been in every dynasty.
He'll sneak it and try to search for him.
Nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult.
It's as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he fights doing on that one. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Under fire.
Throw it away.
Oh, he's going to be pushed on the play.
I promise I did.
And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Duke's offense has its first opportunity of the day.
And I got Boise. I've been having... Don't let me pick certain plays. To my players breaking 100 tackles.
Power football with the run. He stopped at the 48.
Back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
He's going to take it. He's putting out everything to stop it.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Tyler.
I like the slot.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed one. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his game. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No, right where it is after that miss. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line.
I'm sorry, I'm going real to me. I want to stack the box.
Halfway there on 1st down at 2nd and 5.
See how they coming up?
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Buys a little time. Gonna try to get it himself. Across the 50 and 8, an explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. And he's brought.
first down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance.
I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a...
There he goes.
Come on, wide receivers. You got to hold your block.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs inside the 5. They'll punch this in and get a touchdown.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos. Grab this. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0.
So underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up.
They'll
knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Quickly to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good one with a first down. Last completion move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
When I bring in the extra linebacker.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
It's got to feel good as an offense. Get a push up front and go get positive yardage.
And the Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Oh, this
Catch in the middle,
back.
it's Rodriguez. The Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming.
We're gonna adjust.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Little short of the first down.
The
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
He was supposed to be in a fumble.
Using his feet.
And the quarterback did
score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Under fire.
Look at that, come on!
Nowhere close to deliver the football, and now they face third down. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's fourth and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job. Has to make a decision.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Turning it on.
Oh, I poked the broke that. I was
the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Before he stopped at the 23. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man downfield. That's what's going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's base 7-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll try the run.
Get up on me. Oh, man. He was on.
And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, and the Broncos come to the line in the hurry up.
Going fast. Going fast here. Oh, I like that. I like that. Come on, I like that play.
They'll keep it on the ground.
60. Oh, what? I get from behind every time, bro. They do not. These folks, my team do not. My line do not block
bringing up a second down. They'll run it from the gun. Doing damage on the line. The Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
When his knee was down, the ball was across the line.
The coach, he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the Broncos line it up with a first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! Touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This thing going. Come on, give me something.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Listen, he ain't bringing it out.
And he'll just one possession game.
The offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Finds the tight end.
Next year there's going to be a pick.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
I'm trying to push go.
Looking for a man. It's Bowley.
Fumble. Oh,
and that's going to be incomplete flag to third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
38. They hold on to their one time.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
There we go. Make him use that one time.
One has the same call. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit.
I'll put 3 on the board.
They'll away for the first time tonight.
Yes, sir. Oh, he didn't even block. Nobody blocked him. Look out his face.
They've got some time to work with here, Jesse. If they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that too.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
To the air on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Makes
get him out. I tried to get that.
And what a huge
I tried to get him off of
this
me.
offense. Just exactly what. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll put. Oh, he's got
a little closer. This
big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Firing to the end zone.
Whoa, why you didn't reach for the ball?
He has been lights
why would you not try to catch
point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
He can't find his man's left. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
Can't be greedy.
And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, had they gone for it, but with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
At the back of the end zone again.
And it'll be a touchdown. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime.
Oh, look how he
That's
just
the
did
end
my
of the
linebacker.
second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me.
The Broncos will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Out the back of the end zone.
And he'll just
Got
has the
something
ball
there,
back,
bro.
ready
You
to
gotta
go
roll
on
with it,
the
bro. You
attack.
playing on high.
When you're facing a
Something to
deficit
work.
like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. It starts with
Stopping the
one
run.
play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early.
Stopping the
here on
run, we
this
only
drive.
got 3
One
down
play,
lines.
stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me.
Pick up a chunk of
That's how I always
yardage and
give
get
up
it out
yardage
to the
against the computer.
39-yard line.
It always be something quick like that, a screen or out route.
Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Bowling.
Can't get off of him.
Bringing the heat. Flips it out to the back.
Fumble it, bro. You gotta drop it.
After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought.
Right there,
Well, they pick up the first against zone
missed him.
coverage. I think a big
With
part
the
of this for
DB,
young
I mean.
quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. And
Bro,
try
I
to
don't know how
freeze
this
defenders with
quarterback
your
getting
eyes
this ball
and then
in his
throw
zone
the ball
like this.
into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Gives it on the option. He had all kinds of kite his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by
I'm only
multiple
bringing in
possessions,
three
and it's getting late.
linemen, so they trying to.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down
So they
field
didn't
goal
caught on.
range,
They
but
just
let's
gonna
see what they do
keep
on
trying
this
to run
4th
it.
down.
Pick up 4 or 5 yards.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He's got it. Showing off that. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between
Come on, bro.
top
Find the
15
spot. Find a hole,
teams.
bro.
Ohio
bro.
State is going to get out of Dodge with a win.
88.
It's a
Why you
shame
didn't?
it feels great no matter what the final score is. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to split throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Scrambling away. Fires on the move.
We gotta get some taller receivers.
And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, he's a little faster. He can run under it.
The run from the shotgun. Really good run into 16. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back.
Ooh, I juked
And maybe he'll
toward the right. Tried to get a
The
cutback
Broncos
line
are at
going.
the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He gets it all the way.
Really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason.
And he rolls into the house.
Coach said run it again.
Touchdown, Boise State.
They said bring the tight end. Instead of going 5 wide, bring the tight end.
The end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really
I was
grown.
going to go 5 wide and run 2 crossing routes. Coach said, nah, run that inside
And it'll
zone.
be a touch. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They won't even let me.
Runs ahead to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Bowling. Going
I let him
downfield for
free.
the
It
big
was on
play.
me.
Makes the catch down the right side.
I'm trying to
They're
scoop the
ripping
ball.
33.
That
One
was
big
on me. I
play
let him
can
know.
really
I should've
flip the
kept running
script of
with
a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. And it's incomplete. Hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the back.
Come here. No, give me my
Breaks a
tackle.
tackle.
Ain't no way
Defense
he
there to
breaking.
make the stop.
Man, like here,
Coming
Jonathan
to the line
Taylor.
of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but
Man,
they'd
like-
love to pick up a
That's
few
like the
here
coach.
on 3rd
Running
and
like the
long.
coach.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone.
Give me that.
Touchdown,
What?
Duke. They took a shot to the end zone.
Oh my
and found
God!
6
Did y'all
points
just see?
waiting on
I
them.
swear I just caught this pick.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that
Show
hand
the
goes
replay,
straight up in the
'cause
air.
I
I
promise
got
I
him.
just
I got to
caught
step
this
on
pick.
him.
Show the
He got to
replay.
step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it.
Show the
gets
replay.
it,
Watch
and
this.
gets
I
the
swear
long
I caught this
touchdown
ball.
on the go route.
Watch this. I know I caught this ball. Watch this. Man, there's no way he can.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
I turned up, squared up, and faced up their ball straight.
And
like,
the extra point pulls them
lined it up.
closer. It's 24 with only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this
come on,
crowd.
A7, let go. Let's do something.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a
Took it
chance.
back to the
They're
inside
lead down
zone.
to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. From the gun, the ground game.
Bro, how did that tackle not
And the
get
deep
touched?
at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground.
I juked, and then they didn't
Really
give it to me.
good job. Get it out to the 39-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back
I
has
juked
it.
again. They didn't
And
give me the
as they
animation.
can
Fourth
look as if
quarter.
time will
Hold
expire
them
here in
fouls
the
up.
3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and
There you
Boise
go,
State
hold them
has the
fouls
lead.
up.
They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Simple, easy.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Bro, I don't know why college football, they be playing like sweat. They be playing like
Leaves it
sweat
with the
band
back.
music, but they don't have no sweat team.
Pretty good effort on 2. Now on 3rd down after that run. To the air, it's St. Clair.
Good way.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
What?
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing
Oh!
more life into this team.
Bro, here they go.
Got room on the return.
Here they go. Here they
Touchdown,
go.
Blue Devils.
You can't make
How
this
about
up.
that D making
You
the
can't make,
play
bro,
and
how many
lining up
times
the
I just
board
ran
and
that play?
swinging some momentum.
The defense
You
getting
can't
the
make this
interception
up.
and
How many
taking it
times
back
I
to
ran
the
that
house.
play,
Right
bro?
at a point in the game when it looked like
I
the
ran that
offense
play like
was maybe
4
gonna
times
pad
this
their
game,
lead and
5
seal this
times
one.
this game.
All of
And
a
that was the
sudden-
first time 80 on the
They're about to kick it
throw
away,
on the
and
run.
the
You got
defense
an 80 throw
probably
on the
can't
run.
wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing return
They
at
been
the
getting
22.
beat too long, bro. They got the
Bronco offense
AI
back out there
CPU
ready to
hate
give
to
it
be
another spin.
getting
From the
the belt.
gun, the running back has it.
That was my first juke, first leg.
Really
That's what
good.
the
They can get it out to the 39-yard line.
second team back in
Big
now.
play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the
Little bit
39.
faster. Got the juke.
He has the first and still
Fumble.
on his feet. Oh, and just left the first
He got
down.
his fumble back
The
there.
offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Out of the gun,
Big
the
tackle just
inside
squeezed
kick.
through that. Check it out. Oh my God.
He
I
got
was
it.
a double team, bro.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Got the way. Why my lineman trying to tackle me?
dragged
79, what you got going?
And with the lead late in this football game, I
79
expect to
not
see
even
more of
started.
this
The
from this
starter
offense.
actually
And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra
Oh my
yardage.
God! That
Always
boy
a
got some
good
speed.
job getting in the backfield, not
Did you
getting
see how
deceived by
fast
this
he
guy's
knocked out
speed,
this
because
block
we've
this
seen
time?
this
They
QB,
don't
man. He
wanna
can
lose.
make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the 2nd time today.
Oh, wrong thing. Come on.
Ball, but they did not. To throw, it's Boley.
That was a pick.
And the physical first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pulls it in on the right.
Ran the
To get some
perfect
more
route. He
pressure
threw
on
the ball
quarterback
perfect.
or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's wrestled
Too
to
much.
a big red
Yeah,
zone
I know y'all
opportunity
see
here.
how the game changing and switching
Halfway
up
there
all
on
of a sudden.
1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down.
Job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
He'll do
That
it
was
himself.
me. I took the back that close
Touchdown,
anyway.
Duke.
And you see the
Hey, y'all
option
started
being
too.
such a pain in the
They
behind of the
can't-
best
not the entire
programs in
game
college
yet.
football.
They've been getting
You got
whooped the
quarterbacks
whole
that have
game.
the discipline, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They made me fumble. I got it back. They weren't good enough. They won the interception.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
42.
Really
Oh, you got,
disciplined
all of a sudden they
19.
disciplined. Now trying to get to
Boise
25.
State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And
Bro,
his
this is his
pass
first Chris
double
got in the
play, but
game.
it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like,
There he goes. He'll be 4-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Come on, bro.
How
Why
about
you
this
keep...
sign? Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on
Can't you
his
still
feet.
fall? Why can't you
Gets
still
it all
fall?
the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be...
you know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
A strike downfield.
Simple.
Touchdown Broncos.
Simple.
They move on top. Here
They can affect the freshman, but they can't affect the senior. You got to bring the senior in and throw the ball.
Doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, Boyer, get me one more.
setting up for the PAT. When it gets this late, every point matters. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on?
College football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. BYU was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins Will's national championship season of 1984. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense, every second is precious. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Bowling. Caught, close to the marker, it's Tyler.
They will not drop their ball.
Stop,
They
and
will
he'll
not
have
fumble.
enough yardage for a 1st down.
They will
Here's
not
this
fumble their
offense
ball.
with a fresh
They
set of
spread me
downs.
out all the way. Look at 2 receivers always to the left.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's
They will
Brown.
not fumble.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Just keep slinging it. Complete.
Hit stick.
And
Why he
good
didn't drop
coverage
it?
by the defense, just a short gain.
Ooh, that boy was down there. Second was down there.
Wants to go up top. Gonna let it fly. Hits it in stride of the 10.
I adjusted. Before he snapped the ball, I put everybody to
Really
field.
nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point
91
play?
overall
He
safety.
needs this one for the
With everybody back,
Here
bro. He
comes the
still threw it
kickoff
deep.
as we are all
Nobody
tied
got
up
over
in the
there.
fourth quarter. On the move from inside his 5.
Nobody
He
blocking
was
now.
looking for some
All of
run
it.
as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Got a hold
I
and
love
block
the play call by the
receiver.
out right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Slings it downfield.
Bro, they doing
And he
it on
has
purpose,
back.
bro. This game
Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Creating some stuff, good blocking.
We
and
can't
they've
get
got
to the
it up
line before they even take the
47-yard
ball.
line. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down.
Bro,
And he just needed a few
the
inches.
whole
This
last two
offense.
possessions, he didn't stop nothing. Now he
Tie
ain't even in the
game here
game no more.
late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth out with 30 seconds left. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. Big gain on that one as he first down. And the Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down.
All of a sudden, I fumbled.
And fumble. Defense covering it up. And
All of us,
letting the
bro, you
offense get
cannot
back.
make
It's a
this
turnover.
up.
You know,
You
David, I
cannot
like
make
the
this
play
up,
call
bro.
in this situation of the
This
game,
game is
putting
so
it on
hard.
the ground, trying to...
No matter how pretty it is, but they did it just that. Like, make a play late in the game, tie ball game, force a turnover, give your offense now a chance to go
Look
win
how
this
the
football
tackles
game.
they breaking.
And he was able to modest gain. The defense
You cannot
uses
make
the
this up,
timeout,
bro.
and we
This
are
is gonna be
down
my
to
second
11
overtime
seconds
game.
left to play. They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped, called, and the clock is down to 8. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's
One more time
deafening
out.
here on 3rd down. He leaves it with the back. Absolutely 3rd down
Going to
stop.
overtime. Bro, you cannot make this up, bro, how this
Guys,
game
let's
cheats.
play some more. Headed to overtime.
They was
This
just
just
down
feels
24
right.
to 3.
Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one
I
possession
just
each.
played my
Who's the
last
better
game
team?
OT, bro. Double OT in the last game. And they won the toss 2 times. See, last time they let me win the toss. And I came out and scored. They came out and scored. Then they had to come back the second time. They couldn't score.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get him on the ground, but not
Now he
before
hurt. I
he
can't even hurry
rumbles
up.
Man
They
down
wanna
on
come
the
out and
play as the
adjust now.
officials
See
take
what
a
they
break
wanna
to let him
adjust
be
now.
checked out. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard. Now it's 2nd and goal. I'll try to power it in.
Oh, my Lord. It's
And
no
he's
way
very
97 got
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right to let him be checked out. They're going for the touchdown here on 4th and goal in overtime. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Looking to get it in. Goes. And they score first here in overtime. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can.
Bonus 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago,
they
too,
break
in
so
the
many
second half, situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore.
Nowadays, wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive yards like you do right here.
Oh, why did I come down trying to get the... Why did I come down trying to get the sack?
See if they go for the win or the tie.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Using his legs, it's Denson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You want to end the play quickly? Job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
They'll go right back to the run. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control them, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Running back searching for the hole. He did all on third down. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Give to the back. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They'll give it to him again.
No, they wouldn't even let me move.
A good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He wants it all.
Let's pack it up and go home. Pack it up and go home, man.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive.
Had to bring the senior in.
Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers. They're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this.
Get out of here, man. That is all good. Let's go on to the next week so we can do our recruiting. We got to check through it so everybody, we locked out somewhere. Okay, we went up, we jumped up. He can get a visit. He can get a visit. How far we behind? He can get a visit. So we'll take the sending house off. We'll schedule a visit. We're gonna do the visit against Utah. Where you live at? He from California. He proximity to home. Program tradition. What he worried about? Play style. We got an F. I don't even want to do that. Playing time. He don't care about playing time. Playing style. He probably worried about coach prestige, but we're gonna do proximity to home. They got B-. Let's do program tradition. And then we'll come back and we'll do a soft sell. Try to add more points. Get that 40. Championship contender. That's what he's worried about. Okay, man, we'll do that right there. So now we got 20 on him. That 20 actually equal up to 50. And then we got a visit on him, so we good. So let's move on up. Okay, we went in that battle. And nobody still offered him yet. They said did we jump up on him? Yeah, we jumped up on him. We getting up there. It's gonna be a three-way battle. We need to pass Oklahoma. So if we keep winning, he from San Diego. He closer to us. So he'll probably want to stay with us. Hopefully, let's hope he'll backfield creator. I just need a quarterback, somebody second string, third string, because I got my starter already for next year. Okay, nobody recruited him yet. We'll let him still stay at that 25. I might can drop him down to 15. We're gonna keep him at that 25 though. See how far he jump up. Right edge, 25, between me and Houston, which is I know how he get down. I know how he'll use him. I know how he get down. So we're gonna just drop him down to the 3 arrows. We're gonna come back to him and we're gonna add 25. Let's add 10 more on him. Give him a 35 so we'll stay ahead. 35. Duke about to take him. I really slick want to take my points off and not waste my time. Because it don't look like I'm going to get him. Everybody going up. He don't know where he want to go. And like Duke winning, so I'm gonna bow out that one. And we'll just fill him we'll fill him at the end of the season. Towards the end of the season. We'll fill in that spot. Okay, come on, lock in. What's taking you so long, bro? We can drop you down 25. We'll drop because you right at the edge, bro. Just come on, lock in. What you waiting on? The tackle, he playing. He letting Arizona come up his board. Center, okay, we got a lot of nice little space on that. He went down on his board. What is it? East to West playmaker. Second, I need 2 backs, at least 2 backs. So we drop 50 on him. Because we all 3 lined up right there. And I'll probably jump ahead. Because I don't plan on losing no games. Okay, we went in there. Lock in. Come on, lock in, bro. I'll take you out of 50, put you at 25. Lock in, bro. Tight end. He a 4-star. He a GM too, so I'm going to take him back up to 50 so we can get a little space so he make up his mind before Arkansas get him. Right tackle. Take him up to 50. Come on, lock in, bro. You right there at the edge. We do 25 on him. See how much influence they give us. 4, that's good enough. So now we're 45. Only one person was able to get a visit. The hybrid 4-star safety. I need him. This athlete ain't locked in yet. It's 3-star. I don't know what to hold up on him. This D tackle, we're gonna try to see if he can get some type of motivation though to get us on his board in his top 8. So we got 25 left. Quarterback. We need a quarterback, a guard, outside linebacker. So we do like this, 4-star. Let's go over that one receiver who offered him. That speedster, short guy. 4-star. We 6th on his board. Contested specialist. Receiver. Nope. So it's a lot of receivers with no offers. Okay, we got a dual threat 4-star. No offers. Oh, yeah, we need an extra quarterback. Let's lock him in. Send him an offer. Old Miss Wade from Kansas. Oh yeah, let's lock him in. Okay, we're gonna put number 15 on him. them. I already know that's gonna be a battle. But let's see what this 15. See if we can get in this top 8 for this quarterback, bro. See if we can get in the top 8. Which gonna be hard to do with only 15 points. But I need somebody to go on lock in after this week. We'll leave it like that until our next game, bro. So, hey, y'all stay tuned. Know what I'm saying? You stay to the end of the video. Bro, stay tuned. We're going to see how the recruiting work out. We got Iowa State 0-2. Hopefully, we can go and knock them off, and that'll get us a couple players to lock in. And we probably can get a lot more, what I'm looking for, a lot more scheduled visits. So, I'll holler at y'all in the next one.